Hey, what's up guys? Justin from SC2 Airsoft here to bring you another review. Today we're going to be straying a little bit away from airsoft and moving more into everyday carry type of things. Today, most specifically, we're going to be reviewing the Osprey MANTA 20. The Osprey MANTA 20 is one of Osprey's hydraulic packs, which is essentially their single day packs that include a bladder for drinking purposes. The Osprey MANTA series comes in three sizes: the 20, 25, and 30. The numbers correspond to the liters for storage, not the liters for the bladder. The bladder is a 3-liter bladder, and that's the same in all three packs. So without further ado, let's move on to review. Remember, this is the 20, so it'll be the smallest pack of the three. Alright guys, as you can see here, I have separated the bladder from the pack. So first we'll go over the bladder and then we'll go over the pack. So this bladder is OEM'd by Nalgene. They made it specifically for Osprey. It's a 3-liter bladder, or a 100 ounce, as you can see here on the back. It's got a piece of plastic in the back to form fit it to the pack. As you can see, it's got a bit of a curve. It's also got this handle, which makes filling it very easy. To fill it, like most packs, you just unscrew the lid and you put the water in there. So far I have had no problems with leakage or anything like that, so I wouldn't be too worried. Alright, so here's the hose and the bite valve. As you can see here, it's a 180-degree bite valve. So this would be the locked position. And to get water out, you simply turn it 90 degrees and you bite up down on here and suck. So, you know, it's like a big straw. Alright, now let's get on to the pack. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got our MANTA pack. I'm going to turn it sideways so we can get a better view. Alright, so we're going to review this sideways so you can get a little closer up detail and everything. So first off, this is the 20, like I said before, and as you can see right here, MANTA 20, and then Osprey's logo. Down here, you'll see is a little compartment. If you don't want to be using the hip belt, you can just put it through here. Now the first pocket you'll notice here is this elastic pocket. Now this can be used to store anything that you want to store on the go. I usually throw gloves in here, or you know, quick items that you need to take out a lot. In here right now though, I've got my retention lanyard. Now this is just, you know, for climbing, for vehicles, whatever. So yeah, that's a fairly large compartment. It's not too bad. There is the ability that things could fall out from the top, so, you know, be wary of that. One pocket up, we've got the basic utility pouch, pocket, whatever you want to call it. Now here's is where you've got the separation pockets for whatever you want. You've got a bright red keychain hook. I use this a lot. There's two main pockets in here where you can put your stuff, and then it goes down to the bottom, which is hard to tell here, but you can go all the way to the bottom, basically down to here. I like this pocket a lot. I use it for most of my damaged goods, or, you know, important first aid type things, bug spray, knives, emergency lights and stuff. Now right here is the helmet attachment. You simply put your helmet straps through here and it would hook on. So for example, I will put on my longboarding helmet so you can see how it attaches. Alright, so here is my longboarding helmet in all its glory and whatnot. So I'll show you how this works. Simply take the straps from your helmet, swing them through here, buckle it up. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do this with the camera equipment. And then what I like to do, see now it's held in, but what I like to do for extra support is remove these buckles on the side and string them through these straps on your helmet, because I think it holds it down much better. So as you can see now, it's a little more sturdy. It's not as centered. It's more balanced between the left and the right, as well as the center. Okay, so now we're going to move up to the sunglasses slash no scratch pocket, I guess is what Osprey calls it. As you can see in here, I've just got my sunglasses, and you know, nothing much to it. It's just a protective layer. I'm not sure what the fabric is, but it's this kind of, it feels a little bit like a styrofoam little, I don't even know what it's called. It's just a very protective layer. And I've abused this pack a lot, and it's been fine. My sunglasses have been fine. As you can see, there's no scratches or anything. The main compartment is right here. This is just empty storage. So you can get a better view here. You know, it goes down to the bottom like before. It's just storage, nothing really more to it than that. The last pocket is the bladder pocket. Now, if you see these clips up here, you simply clip these, unclip these rather, and then you flip this little flap over. You've got a zipper, unzip that, and you've got your space for the bladder. Plop it in there all nice and good. Zip it up, close the flap, buckle it up, and now your bladder is connected. So before we flip it over, a few things I've neglected to mention. Straps here, meant for tightening the sides, as you can see here. You know, like any bag, it should be self-explanatory. Buckle up, pull to tighten, loosen. As well, there's a carry handle up top. It's pretty sturdy. I haven't used it extensively, but you know, it's there and it helps. On the bottom, you'll see you've got this other drag handle. Now you can use this in any way you really want. Some people use it to secure items through these straps and through this. Another option would be to carry it like this. You know, the opportunities are endless. I'm not really sure of what its intended function is, but it's there and you have the option to use it. Let's flip it on over and you can check out the other side. Alright, so here we have the other side of the pack. It's got the straps right here. You know, very nice, very lightweight. They've got a foam material inside so that it keeps its shape. As you can see here, there's actually a spot where you can put your trekking poles if you do happen to use it, or whatever else. I sometimes use this as kind of like a beaner. You know, put a beaner here through whatever, like keys. You know, it's just another option. If you do put the hose on the other side, which would mean you couldn't zip it up, but there's the option for that. You can sling it through here, no problem. But as you can see, I've got it on the right side, so it's not optimal. And like everything else on here, there's little tabs you can use to tighten it up and loosen it, whatever you feel. Right here is the sternum strap. So, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a little strap that holds the main straps together, and it keeps the pack on your person. You know, it doesn't fall off, doesn't slip off, whatever. There's also a magnet on here so that you can connect your hose to it. So you can see right there. Oh, came off. So you just connect your bite valve to the magnet, and now you've got a place to keep it. The back panel of the pack is probably my favorite part of it. It is made of a mesh material, like a fabric mesh, and it's held up by these support wires that keep the pack off your back. As you can see here, there's a gap, so you don't have the weight on your back as much as you would on a normal pack, and you have more breathability through the fact that it's not touching, you're not making contact with the main compartments of the pack, so you know, less sweat, and it basically lasts longer throughout the day. Now I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is a foam panel on the back that has ridges and bumps, and this is meant to keep the pack cold and keep the composure of the pack itself. It's the same kind of idea as the back panel, but it's just meant for the bag itself, not the person wearing it. Alright, now on to the hip belt. So as you saw earlier, it was connected to that little compartment before. Now I've disconnected it. I'll show you here. So you've got the hip belt right here. Now the hip belt is pretty self-explanatory like everything else. Buckle right here. You know, holds you in, all that good stuff. Straps to loosen and tighten it, you know, pull on it and do whatever. I'm going to keep it how it is because I've set it properly. So you got a pocket right here as well. You can fit a cell phone or a wallet. It's fairly big. And you've got the same pocket on the other side. As you can see here, a whistle. Now one last thing that I neglected to mention earlier was that on the bottom they have a rain cover compartment. So you zip this. If you unzip the zipper, you'll see here there is a rain pocket. Now, simply unroll it and slide your pack in. So as you see here, it just opens and goes over like that. Really nice, keep your stuff dry, and it's quite easy to install. As you can see, I'm already done. And you know, obviously you just cinch it down to make it tighter and you're good to go. So if you start raining and you want to keep your pack nice and waterproof, throw this on. You know, the pack itself is still pretty waterproof. The material is almost the same, but if you got any goods in here that you don't want to get wet, that would obviously be when you want to use this. Alright, so let's get on to fitment and sizing. Alright, so as you can see here, I'm now wearing the pack. And just to make things a little bit more clear for sizing, I'm 6'1" and I have the medium large. Now I'm not sure the height differences for the small, but I will put it in the description so you can check it out. So like I said, sternum strap right here, you know, on your sternum. You can put it lower or higher, however you find comfortable. I like it right here. You can also have the option to put the bite valve onto the sternum strap magnet. You know, it's there, it's easier to drink from. But something I tend to do is when I'm you know, traveling, if I'm moving really quickly, if I'm longboarding, something like that, where the magnet will not hold it perfectly, I like to just put it in my strap right here, just kind of hook it around. Alright, so this is what it looks like on my back. As you can see, it's all nice and cinched down the way I like it, and all that good stuff. It's a pretty sturdy pack. I don't have everything in the main compartment, so it is a little wobbly, but if you have something in the main compartment, it'll tend to tighten up. Now if you can see here, my back is not making contact with the pack. It's just on the wire mesh outer layer, so that way my back keeps free from sweat. Alright, and right here you'll see I've got the hip belt on, just to show you sizing. And you know, it's there. You've got the option to use it if you want. I don't use it most of the time, but I will on occasion. So yeah, very comfortable pack, and I'm really happy with it. Alright guys, thanks for watching my review of the Osprey MANTA 20. If you liked what you saw, leave a comment below, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, be sure to check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/st2airsoft. I'll leave the link in the description below, as well as everything else we've talked about today. The links below will have more information about the pack, prices, more details on sizing, and whatnot. So once again, thanks for watching, and hope you're having a splendid day.